Hey guys, this is Ken Guy, Nerdy Tech Guy, episode 51. And today's episode is a little bit about iTunes. Just wanted to put this out there because I've been having some issues with iTunes lately. One of my friends said that for him he hasn't had this issue, but for me this has happened for many, many months. So I wanted to put this out there and see if any of the other viewers or followers or anybody out there, you guys, if you have the same problem. So I've been finding that iTunes is starting to forget things actually. A little bit of Alzheimer's, I guess, in its young age. But yeah, iTunes is forgetting some things when it's syncing. Like for example, let's see. Nowadays, I have to do 2 syncs in the morning because I'm too worried that before I leave for the day, it doesn't have all the new podcasts and all the new audio casts that I want to listen to when I'm out. I worry that iTunes has not put them all on my devices yet, and it's true. Just for example, today I synced twice because on the second sync I found out that there's a Hong Kong program called RTHK 300, and I found out, and that's by Paul Lin, by the way. And I found out that once again, iTunes forgot to sync it up on the first sync for some reason. There were 2 episodes and it just never put them on there until I synced it up the second time. And I also found out, for all you car lovers, that AutoWeek also did not sync the first time for some reason. And yeah, I needed to run the sync twice for that. Because, you know, on the top of iTunes, it tells you what it's syncing as it's going through it. And yeah, sometimes I don't realize till I get somewhere and I want to listen to something and it's not there, or watch something and it's not there, or but now that I'm syncing twice, I realize that a lot of times iTunes forgets to put things on the iPad or the iPod, and maybe that's a safety issue. Maybe for time they say in the programming, oh, only sync whatever it takes to be about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll sync up the rest later, or something like that. You know what I mean? It could be a programming issue, because there have been a lot of people, including myself, who have complained about how slow iTunes is. So when they sync, they wanted to sync they wanted to sync quickly for people, and sometimes that might mean leaving things out. So I just wonder what that is. If you guys have any insights or any clues about that, please comment and let me know. Let's see. Yeah, so, you know, if I catch it, I can resync, but it's a hassle, and I've just started double syncing in the morning. But anyway, another issue I have is, what's with these other files? I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I should have plugged my iPad in to show you guys, but here, let me plug it in as we're talking, and maybe I can show you. But there's this counter at the bottom. When you click on iTunes, when you go into your device, it tells you how much memory is being used, etc., etc. And there's a new category in one of the updates that started to appear called Other Files. I have no idea what these other files are, but as you sync throughout the time you own the device, the category gets bigger and bigger. And then finally I found that one time on my iPad, 2 gigs of memory were being taken up by these other files. And I have no idea what these things are, but luckily on the web somebody provided a solution. Now, I searched for a couple of days on this, so I can't remember exactly who posted this online, but I thank you, and I thank that person on the web as well underneath their post. But yeah, I'm going to give you the solution now. As you're backing up, or as you're syncing your device, when it says backing up, yank the cord. Just yank it out. Because this seems to be the only easy way to get rid of your other files. So you yank out the cord as it's saying backing up, then you plug it back in, and then yeah, all of a sudden it will re-verify your device, and when it does, it'll shrink down and get rid of a lot of those other files. For my devices, about 0.85 still exist and stay on the device. So Like I said, I don't know exactly what those files are, but it's very annoying and it takes up a lot of memory after a while. So let me see, I'm going to go to iTunes real quick and take a quick look to see if I can show you guys. And oh, I remember now. Yeah, I pulled out the cord by mistake, so it did not register the device. So, but that's okay, I'll show you in a little bit. Alright, let's keep going. I think there was one more issue I had. Let me see. No, I think that's it. I just wanted to, let you guys know that, oh, wait, there was another issue. Another issue for iTunes that I wanted to get out there as well is that there's a lot of times, not only is it forgetting to sync certain shows onto the device, but it also sometimes forgets which episodes you've already seen. And like I said, I don't know exactly why. I guess it's one of the updates or upgrades in iTunes, and it just was something forgotten about or something that broke. But it can happen days later, actually. And so for me, I found that most of the time it happens with Tech News Today, TNT, or Twit. Let's see, and This Week in Tech by Leo Laporte. And usually, these shows are very long and take up a lot of memory. So, yeah, sometimes I listen to them or watch them, and then it can be the same day, it can be 2 days later, 3 days later. The device puts them back onto the iPad or iPod. And you know that these things take a lot of memory, and it takes a long time to sync these episodes through iTunes. And so it's very, very annoying. I can see it too on the top of iTunes, trying to put these episodes back on. And if I do, luckily enough, I can press cancel, but it just cancels the whole sync, and then I have to mark the file as played and then resync to get it to get my device to sync right and leave those episodes off and finally delete them. So let's see, I've got the iTunes running, by the way, now, and I believe I can go to that screen and show you these other files. Alright, let me pull the camera, and I'm going to try to point to the area. Right now it's not that big a deal. I have a lot of stuff on my iPad already, and but you'll see there's a other section, and right now it's about 0.91 gigs. So that's 1 gig that you can't use when you have this problem. Let's see. Pull you over here. And there it is. If you can see, it says right there, other 0.91. And yeah, I know I have a lot of apps too. But yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, so far I haven't found any answers online, but I'm trying to figure out what causes or what gets counted as these other files. And there's probably no way because of Apple to get rid of those manually, but or without jailbreaking. But it's just a curiosity I have, and if I thought I knew what these files were, maybe it would be easier to get rid of them. So yeah, if you guys have any clues, please let me know. So in summary, basically iTunes problems right now, and I don't know exactly why. Hopefully the programmers will get rid of them soon, but it has a very poor memory in remembering what it's supposed to sync. It has very poor memory in trying to remember what you've already seen and what you would not like it to sync again. And then it has this other files problem, which, like I said, on my iPhone, it actually took up 3 gigs of memory. That's why I tried to look for this solution in the first place. So other people have said you have to jailbreak, you have to go into the Explorer, the iPhone Explorer, you have to delete some files, but luckily, like I said, somebody just said yank the cord while it's saying backup, and that seems to work the easiest way right now. But yes, there is still about 0.81 gigabytes that stays on there as other, and I'd like to use that memory, so I'm sure you would too. So yeah, that's it for now. I know it was very probably overly technical this episode, but I just wanted to get this out there. Hopefully somebody from Apple will see this, hopefully consumers will see this, and hopefully we'll all find a solution to this problem. Because yeah, iTunes is the only way to really get things working really smoothly between the computer and the iDevices or the Apple devices. And I tried Double Twist, didn't like that very well, and I'd like this to work better. So some annoying problems there, and yeah, come on Apple, let's get this done, let's fix it. Alright, thanks. This is Ken Guy, Nerdy Tech Guy, signing off.